In this video, we are going to study the causes which led to the collapse of USSR, that is, Union of Soviet Socialist Republic, a very powerful country, and which led to the end of bipolarity. This could be very easily understood with the help of mind map. Under this, we are going to study what is Soviet system. What were the factors which led to the disintegration of Soviet system? What were its consequences? Shock therapy, its consequences, and various other topics. We have studied in the previous video how the world was polarized after the Second World War. That is, the world was divided into two power blocks. One headed by US, which believed in capitalist and liberal democratic form of government. On the other hand, USSR, which believed in socialism and a welfare state. Thus, ideologically, both of them were far apart. Therefore, the world was polarized. Both the countries had their own alliance system made by NATO, SEATO, CENTO, and Warsaw Pact, and thus the whole world got divided between Eastern and Western Bloc. Not only this, Germany was also divided into two parts, East and West, by Berlin Wall, which was built in 1961. But the people towards the eastern area, that is dominated by USSR, were not happy because they were not growing as compared to the US. The result was that the people on both the sides decided to break this wall. Ultimately, on 9th of November 1989, this wall of Berlin, which was 150 kilometers long, which stood for more than 28 years, was toppled by the people. This dramatic event was followed by an equally dramatic and historic chain of events that led to the collapse of Second World and the end of Cold War era. Germany, which was divided after the Second World War, was unified. 8 East European countries that were part of the Soviet bloc replaced their communist government in response to mass demonstrations. They were not at all happy with the communist rule. Thus, the Soviet Union, which was one of the most powerful unions of the world, collapsed. Not by the military means, but as a result of mass actions by ordinary men and women, as people decided to end this form of union and liberate themselves. Before studying what happened after the collapse of USSR, let us recapitulate what is Soviet system and the factors which led to its disintegration. Vladimir Lenin, the founder of Bolshevik Communist Party, was also the leader of Russian Revolution which happened in 1917. He was also the founder head of USSR during the most difficult period, that is 1917 to 1924. He was highly inspired by the ideas of socialism and he formalized a political system which came to be known as Soviet system. The features of this system were that there will be only one party, that will be Communist Party's rule. No other political party or opposition was allowed. The economy was planned and controlled by the state. It was against capitalism and they gave importance to egalitarian society, that is, to treat each and every individual equal, that is, it was based on a welfare society. They abolished private property and designed the society based on the principles of equality. The East European countries that the Soviet army has liberated from the fascist, that is, the rule of dictator in Italy from 1922 to 1943, came under the control of USSR. The political and economic system of these countries were also modeled after the USSR. The group of countries was called the Second World or the Socialist Bloc. The Warsaw Pact, a military alliance, held them together. The USSR was the leader of this bloc. This system is known as Soviet system, and it made USSR a superpower after the Second World War. The Soviet system, which made USSR a superpower, was very developed at that time because of the following reasons. Number one, it had a very complex communication network. It had very vast energy resources, including oil, iron, steel, machinery production, and a transport sector that connected its remotest area with efficiency. It had a domestic consumer industry that produced everything from pin to car, though their quality was not as good as that of US, but still they were self-sufficient. It was a welfare state, so it ensured a minimum standard of living for all its citizens, and the government subsidized basic necessity items, including health, education, childcare, and other welfare schemes. There was no unemployment, everything was owned and controlled by the Soviet state. Thus, Soviet system under the able leadership of Lenin and later on Joseph Stalin, who was the secretary to Lenin. He led the Soviet Union during its consolidation, and thus both these leaders made USSR reach its heights. Although Soviet system was one of the greatest systems in the world, but over a period of time it started showing signs of downfall. There were a variety of reasons which led to the downfall of Soviet system. Number one, as single party rule was there, it became very bureaucratic and authoritarian, making life very difficult for its citizens. Lack of democracy did not allow people to express themselves. They used to make cartoons and jokes only to express their feelings. Most of the Soviet institutions of the Soviet state needed reforms, but no reforms were initiated by the Communist Party. The Communist Party was not accountable to the people. The party refused to recognize the demands of the people in the 15 different republicans that formed USSR. Although Russia was one of the 15 republics which made USSR, but it dominated everything. The people of the other region felt neglected and often suppressed. In arms race, it was almost equal to US, but it was spending most of the money and neglecting the demands of the people. The Soviet Union lagged behind the West in technology, infrastructure, and most important, they were not fulfilling the aspirations of the people. When everything was going wrong, at that time they decided to expand their, you can say, boundaries by invading Afghanistan in 1979, which was a great blunder because it increased the economic burden on a very weak Soviet system. Productivity declined because of poor technology. This led to the shortage of consumer goods. Food import increased every year, leading to rampant corruption, the inability of the system to correct mistakes it had already made. Thus, the internal weaknesses of Soviet political and economic institutions failed to meet the aspirations of the people. The Soviet economy used much of its resources in maintaining a nuclear and a military arsenal and development of satellite states in Eastern Europe. This led to huge economic burden. At the same time, the citizens became more knowledgeable about the benefits of capitalism. 70 years of long communist rule was not accountable to the people. Thus, all the above points led to the disintegration of a much thoughtful political system which is known as Soviet system, designed by Lenin and later on consolidated by Stalin. Ultimately it disintegrated and crumpled.